Dear all, this is Dev, and I hope I meet you at a time when you're feeling really nice and happy. And I'm here to tell you about something that's I'm going to host in a couple of weeks. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about who I am, right? So I come from India, from the city of Kolkata, and then I've been living in the US for 7 years, and then I moved to London for a while, and I've been in this beautiful city of Amsterdam for the last 6.5 years. So I've been an expat for a long time, and I am very familiar with some of the struggles that you face as expats or locals, because I work also as a consultant, and I've had a career in IT for around 17 years. I can't say it's been a great career. It's been a fun career, right? And I've realized that at this point, we're living in this very interesting time of AI, and there's so many things happening at such a fast pace. And I also see there's this conscious movement on one side, right? People are really trying to get deeper into philosophy and spirituality. But what I observe is there's this huge struggle at different levels, pretty much inside everybody. And some of the core reasons are either people are wondering whether this is it. Maybe they're doing quite fine. And I know some of you are doing quite fine at this moment. But then there's this voice inside like, is this it? Can I really scale to a different level? Or maybe you're in a situation where there are a few areas of your life that are going brilliantly, but then there's these couple of areas that keep pinching you, and you're struggling desperately with it. Or the third situation is you're probably in the winter season of your life where nothing is happening, and then you're trying hard to get somewhere, and there are so many factors pulling you back, and it's just getting overwhelming, right? So my job at the moment is to really work closely with people to point some very basic things out that can really shift their focus, and where focus goes, energy flows. So there are three things that I principally talk about, and then I diverge into a lot of different things. The first thing is, what stories do you tell yourself, right? So it's amazing how your mind is a servant to what stories you tell, and it starts behaving in certain ways, and how it processes situations is so totally different depending on what story you are telling. The second thing is, what patterns do you have, and how often do those patterns serve you, and how often do those patterns get you? Well, imagine, I'm sure you relate to this, right? There is patterns that you know that you dislike, and still they get you every time. So why do they get you every time? How can you change it? That's kind of something that I'm going to help you achieve. And the third thing is a sense of identity, right? So when your identity is very clear, and when you have clarity, you're able to perform at a different level. When you're confused, when you lack that clarity, there's a way your body behaves, there's a way your energy flows. So remember this, clarity is power. If you have clarity, you can achieve a lot of things. So this session is going to be a really hands-on session where I'm not just going to talk about theories, but we are also going to really try to land these in the body, because I know you have access to a lot of great content, and I hope you read some good books and follow the right people online. But what I'm going to do is, in this session, I'm going to get some people like you, some overachievers or some strugglers. I've been in both places, so please don't take it personally. Wherever you are, it's part of your journey. And I'm going to really try to shape us into a forward movement where we clearly identify some of these limiting beliefs that hold us back, create a strong sense of identity, and from there on to gain momentum into changing something. So transformation is sometimes based on a very simple decision. So you take one decision which takes 10 seconds to make sometimes, and that can really transform your life. So it is not about the conditions that you are in necessarily. It is about decisions. It's not about the resources that you have or that you lack, but it is about being resourceful, right? How do you utilize what you have instead of focusing on what you don't have? So how much do you focus on things you can control? So these are some of the things that we are going to really deep dive. I did a similar situation in Zoku 2 weeks back, and I had overwhelmingly nice responses. People really found it useful, and that really filled my heart, right? So I'm going to do this again with some added benefits and with some added areas that I didn't speak about during the first time. And if you relate to what I'm saying, and if your journey is in a place where you could use some of these tools, techniques, and also these really grounding theories that pretty much control our lives, I think it would be a very nice long weekend for you if you can balance it a bit with the fun that you're having and also a session like this. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to form a group, because I know some of us are not really great in a solo individual journey, but we are really good when we are with groups of like-minded people who really are having a vision or a mission, and they're trying to reach some place, right? So when we get together, I'm going to form these groups after the session, and I'm going to make sure that we have some regular cadences, regular check-ins, and some integrations where you really feel into it. So I have come a long way myself from where I was maybe 3 years back, and this journey included a lot of learning, doing a lot of trainings, getting into yoga, getting into tantra, learning personality models, working with really great coaches. I invested thousands, just to be very clear, because I really knew that there was a lot out there, and I really wanted to get the information, get what the tools that really propel us forward are. And now I really want to pass this on and help you also. So it's a slightly longer video. I hope you've survived it till now, right? And if you're there with me still, do come down and host this session. I was planning to make this session free, but then I decided that there should be a small charge. This session is, I think, worth quite a lot. You'll see this when you come. But I am going to charge a very nominal fee of 15 euros because I want also committed individuals. I want people who can commit something in the agenda for their growth and then show up with the right energy, because energy is everything. So again, this is an invitation. Come down, play full on, and I promise you, you're going to leave feeling much better and better equipped at handling all those small nuances and punches that life throws at you. So this is Dev again, and I host meetups in 3 groups. Basically, one is the passionate philosophers, and then there is one called Amsterdam Social Meetups, but I'm more invested in the growth group, right? And I'm also going to publish this with my other organizer friends who are convinced with the work that I do. So in short, I hope you pick progress over procrastination, and it's going to be a fun session, I promise. Come over, join me for this lovely commencement of what could be a nice journey. Take care, have a wonderful day, take care of yourself, and hopefully I see you soon. Bye.